Hi everyone. So, have you ever heard the backstory of It Is Well With My Soul? I'm sure you guys are very familiar with the hymn, it is well with my soul. So, there's a very emotional story attached to the hymn. So, let me tell you all about it. So, there was a gentleman. He was a very popular real estate developer as well as attorney back in the 1900s. And he lived in Chicago. So at the time, he had three children. And of course, he was married. So his first son developed pneumonia, and unfortunately, he then passed away. Because of this grief after the funeral, the husband decides no, the family deserves a well deserved vacation. And so he buys tickets for a ship for them to go and travel. Unfortunately, just before the time of the vacation came, there was a very big fire that engulfed a lot of property in Chicago at that time. I forgot the name of the fire, but it's very popular. And so at that time, he lost his law firm and a lot of his properties. So he then asked his wife, but no, you know what? Go and then I'll meet you guys a bit later on. So the wife and the two children boarded the ship. Unfortunately, during the destination, the ship went down, and the husband then received a telegram that was written, "Saved alone." So at that time, that indicated that he had lost his two children and only the wife was saved. And so he boarded the next ship to meet up with his wife. And at that spot where it was identified that the ship went down, he asked that the ship stop. He took a pen and paper and he wrote this. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like a sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Though Satan should buffet through trials should come, let this blessed assurance control that Christ has regarded my helpless estate and hath shed his own blood for my soul. It is well with my soul. And so the hymn continues. I guess this is just a kind reminder that even when people go through the hardest trials, then, even though people go through the hardest trials, they still give. Antoni. Sorry about that. So the hymn just teaches us that, or rather the backstory, that you may be going through the trials and tribulations, but there are people that have it far worse and still lean on Christ to get them through the trials and tribulations that are there in their lives. Enjoy.